A great magician. So let's talk about a little bit about the next class, because I get a little bit of information from you all. And do I have a pen to write? No, I don't. Yes, I do. Yes, you have pens in here. Okay, so what we're going to do, and I mentioned it before, and this clarifies a couple things for some of you guys, is that next class is a 3-credit, which I mentioned before, class. We just are literally rewriting the whole thing this week. It's a 3-credit class. It is AG polity and biblical leadership. So, but the way we're going to do it is the first part will be biblical leadership. There's one book with that. It's like small. I was trying to have a copy of it. It's like maybe 250, 300 pages. Not that big a deal. Pretty easy read. That is the book that I'm going to use for that. There'll be videos to watch online. All that stuff, and it talks about leading a church through change, core principles in church. It's some really good stuff. So that's the first 4 weeks of the course. The next 2 weeks will be on we call pastoral theology, which is relationships. We'll talk about pastoral relationships in the context of local church, calling. We'll do that stuff. So that'll be the next 2 weeks, weeks 5 and 6. Weeks 7 and 8 is AG polity, which is governance of the Assemblies of God, how it works out with that. The last week we'll end up with the district council. So if you on Tuesday night there'll be a district council service. You attend that. There's your lecture for the night. So, I got to make the hours work for the course. So that's all part of it. What I need to know though is that there'll be 2 books. One's called Pastoral Ministry, put out by a group called Faith, and it's a workbook. It's like $29.95. That's book 1. You're only going to use 2/3 of it, not all of it, but you can use all of it down the road. Because I don't need all of it for this class. We use the second part later on. The other book, the Acts book, is like maybe $15. They're online. You can get them at Amazon, I know for sure. The other one will have to do Amazon or direct thing. If you want me to order them for you, I just need to know somewhat relatively quickly so I can get them here and you guys have them, good stuff like that. So I'll get out the syllabus next week. I should have it done and approved by next week. Hand that out and go from there. Okay. Also, with this class being the 3-credit class, the way it works out is that there's no need for a summer class. This completes all that's needed in level 1 outside those that need to do the practical. If you're doing practical now, you do this course, level 1's done. So level 1 will be complete with that. With this next class that finishes all up. So you guys are done with that. Level 2 will start next fall with Old Testament history, hermeneutics, AG history and missions. Then personal evangelism, I think, is the last course we'll do with that one. So there's a whole sequence that we'll go through. So that's how that all works out. My question is, and Dr. Bombriero asked, who's all doing certified, who's all doing licensed? I thought everyone's just doing certified, then doing licensed, right? You guys doing step 1, step 2, or are you guys going to do, because I don't know why you asked that question, I just want to make sure we're clear about that. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. And then, so that's how that's going to work out. So I'll have the syllabus next week. I'll have a rough idea of the cost of the book. There's no real good discount. Once we had like 10, we can get a little bit cheaper price on the one book. But it is what it is. So that's coming down the pipe. So